Discord. Oh, go to my Discord, go to my announcements. My announcements. Jesus. There we go. That works. Ooh, appear online. Never actually sign out of anything. Sometimes I should, you know? Alright, I'm gonna go get some water. We're gonna do our thing. Water at hand. Alright. Oh, damn, it's the homies. You need Buppo Pog? You already got Buppo Pog, bro. Me. I'll take over. I'll take control of it. I will be the new Poggers champ. It's time. I will reinvent and recreate Poggers for the love of every being. Of, just non-violence, just big happy. I'm gonna get those Bayonetta legs, bro. I got those Bayonetta legs. Are you kidding me? I got those largs. They're not gonna get any longer though. But hey, let me play the intro. Let's get this show on the road.
What is happening?
Okay. Oh yes, it's me, Tiny Buppo. Alright, it's late day, and today I'm wearing shorts. Why? Because that's what it is. See, if you look at my legs, if you actually look at my legs here, you can see the quad, just these big slappy boys. Big strong. But the calves are long, that's the problem. My calves are super long, so it's hard for them to take a wide shape. So if you actually look at me like flex the calf muscle, like when I go on my tiptoes, you see like that's the whole muscle. It's the whole fucking leg, but it's built lean. So it's like fuck. So I'm cursed to have tiny calves. But that is my life. That is my curse. That is the cross I bear. But now the biggest weight we will lift is not our emotional weight, but it's going to be the 225 pounds that I will put on my back. This right now, this is just 45 pounds. The bar, not that heavy. It's not much. Am I gonna try out Monster Hunter Rise? The demo. I'm not big on Monster Hunter demos. I already like Monster Hunter games, and I've played them like throughout my entire teenagehood. If that makes sense, like my full adolescence. So like I already know I like Monster Hunter. Like they don't change the formula so much as to where I'm like, oh, I don't want to play this game. Like, no, World was like the biggest changes they made. I almost fucking creamed myself at World, so let's be real. I'm gonna enjoy whatever the fuck they put out. Alright, here we go. I can be Spider-Man! You can already do that in World, I feel. Alright, so that's one. We're gonna do like 30 of these, because it's just gonna be the warm-up. Two. Oh, that's three, sorry. 5. Oh, my knee is not liking that. 6. I need like a DLR camera at this point. I can capture like the motion blur, you know? And it's like every time I go down and up, it's like, quite funny if I just heard a fucking brap. Bro, you just wait. I'm about to shit myself under this weight. You just wait, baby. Alright. Let's say I'm at 13. 14, okay. 15, nothing crazy. 16, alright. 17, okay. 18, can't go much lower than that either. 19, bruh. 20. Okay. All right. We're going to do 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 10. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We're gonna load the bar with actual weight now. Now, in terms of legs, I find my quads already to be enormous. I don't necessarily want them to get any bigger. I think my goal is going to be to kind of maintain 225 pounds with the squats and just do that probably for the next few months, maybe weeks. Or sorry, next few weeks for sure. Possibly next 2 to 3 months before we start putting on weight on that. Because the other parts of my body that need a bit more mass, like my chest, I feel like still needs a bit more mass. I like to have slightly bigger shoulders, slightly rounder biceps would be nice, better forearms, yeah, just better everything, honestly. But legs right now, I'm like, if I could get better calves, that'd be great. But for quads right now, I think I'm good. I think I'm solid. So, let's load up the bar. 225 pounds. We're going to do 5 sets of 5. Oh, gotta get arms big enough so I can walk on them. Yeah, that's the plan. Well, I used to be super agile when I coached gymnastics, especially when I started lifting weights. Because then, like, my body mass, like my body fat percentage compared to my actual muscle mass at the time was really well proportioned. So I could do some pretty interesting shit. I was no gymnast. I was way more of a coach than an actual gymnast. But like, I was a lot more agile with my body. But now it's like, bro, doing 8 pull-ups kills me. I'm a fucking tubba wubba. like I have the strength to pull myself up. But by the 8th one, I'm like, bro, I can't. So, it's brutal, man. I got way too much weight for my frame right now. Yeah, it's like day, baby. It's like day. It's like day, baby. So I might have missed a message or two in chat, but like, still, hello, Ruby Kid. How are you doing? Hello, Rope Snake. Hello, Gab. Hello, friends. Hello, everybody who's here. All right. We're going to load this fucker with 225, and it's 5 sets of 5 reps. A total of 25 repetitions. Break times in between are going to be about 1 minute to 5 minutes each. That said, I don't think I'm going to take that long of breaks. I think I'm just going to go fuck with it, you know? Do my thing. And yeah, we're starting hard. We're starting right away with the 225. We're not working our way up. Our light week was last week. Now we're building ourselves to a proper strength building week. Ay. Keep building our old strength so that we can eventually squat and deadlift the high amounts that we were at again. And when I say we, I mean me, at a time before COVID, at a time when I went to a gym, at a time when lifting was as a little more consistent than how I'm lifting now, but still. Consistency's been really good, and I want to thank you guys for that. Because it's not just the fact that you guys have been showing up for every workout stream and every regular stream. It's pretty crazy. Oh, my boy Ruby Kid, he's got that lumbago. Yeah, my lower back gives me issues sometimes too. I'm just really fucking stubborn, and I'm lucky enough that the pain isn't like too crippling. But every once in a while, it's like, oh fuck. But those are days where I go way lighter on my like deadlifts and stuff, or I avoid deadlifts altogether and I work my upper back. So, all right. I don't recommend squatting with heavy weights then, Ruby Kid, if you have back issues. Keep it to a low manageable weight, because heavy squats actually tend to work on your lower back as well. as your quads and everything else that engages. Okay, so speaking of engagement, here we go. 225 on the bar, 5 repetitions. The first set is always a nightmare. I do not like how much this fucker wobbles, but it do be this way sometimes, so here we go, boys. Wish me luck. Alright. Hold this fucker up. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! Alright. 5 reps. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Alright. Good news is, it's the roughest it's gonna be. Whoo! It's gonna be smooth sailing from there. Now that my legs have gone through the shock of the weight, and we're like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? I might use La Cintura! Maybe. Just for that lower back support, because I'm feeling yesterday's deadlifts, you know? Ooh, mama. La Cintura! Fucking love this thing. But yeah, if ever you guys do like really heavy weight for yourself, right? Because what's really heavyweight to me isn't really heavyweight to like bigger dudes, right? And what's really heavyweight to you might not necessarily be really heavyweight to the other guy, like, you know what I mean? So if you're going for like heavy weight for yourself, this right here doesn't have to be the same brand, obviously, but like one of these, wonderful back support. You just put it on, you tighten it up, and it like forces you to flex your core. You want it to be a little too tight, and it just kind of like gives you that, it forces you into that support, that amount of support that you need to keep that weight up and keep your body in motion. You know what I mean? So I highly recommend lifting belts. If you ever get into, you know, powerlifting or just strength building in general. All right. That was the first set. We're going to go for the second set real soon. But before I do that, there's something I wanted. Oh. I'm going to put the stream itself up on my bigger screen so I can read chat a little better and hang out with you guys. Old Fung. Okay, there we go. There it is. All right, perfect. So I can follow chat a little better with that. Okay. Second set. 5 reps. Wish me luck. Don't let me die under this weight. I gotta lose this belly. Ooh. Soon. I'm actually trying to put in an effort to change my diet as much as possible. I was eating Subway because, like, I haven't been going before I actually start this set. Or you know what? I'll tell you guys after. Remind me what I was going to talk about. Just say diet and Subway, and you'll see the big mistake that I made. The big mistake that I'm sure a lot of people made. But anyways, second set, 5 reps, 225 pounds. Here we go. Line it up on your traps. Ooh. Keep proper balance. All right. Okay, 5 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. Diet, Subway. All right. So, because of the pandemic, I have not been a fan of going to grocery stores, because half the people don't wear their fucking masks properly. The other half don't wear fucking masks at all. And the majority of people don't know what the fuck 6 feet is. Like, I know I'm under 6 feet, so I know that I have to be further away from someone than I am tall. So the actual distance I'll be from someone most of the time, and this is probably accurate if you're 6 feet tall, because the camera's at 6 feet right now, I would be at least this far away from you. And motherfuckers at these grocery stores are like, bro, what the fuck? Get the hell away from me. You know what I mean? So I've been ordering a lot. I've been ordering out a lot. And I got myself the Uber Eats pass and everything. Oh, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like, what are you doing? Like, back the fuck up, bro. The global motherfucking pandemic. What are you people doing? But, so, that's what I'm saying. So my point here being is I'm like, fuck it. I'll try to order as healthy as I can. And, you know, maybe once a week I'll indulge in like a burger or whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I thought to myself, like, oh, Subway's a good option. Sure, it's a lot of processed meat. And the vegetables are, but at least it's vegetables. At least I'm getting vegetables in me. And I'm like trying to avoid getting, like, I don't put much sauce on or anything. Or if I do, I put on mustard because it's the lowest calorie, like, condiment. And when I feel fancy, I got myself garlic aioli. Because it's still it's over 100 calories. It's about 140 calories, but it's not like 160 like mayonnaise or some shit like that, right? Either way, 160 calories isn't a big difference. That's like going for a walk around your block and you've burnt it. It's all good. And my point here being is what I didn't fucking know is that Subway puts so much fucking sugar in their bread that it doesn't even count as bread anymore. So they try to get subsidy, like I think this happened in Ireland or somewhere in the UK. The government was subsidizing bread. So if you're a producer of bread, whether you be a grocery store or a bakery, I only have the word in French, in boulangerie, but that doesn't help. So if you're a grocery store, if you're a bakery, if you produce bread of any kind, the government will subsidize you so that it's accessible for the public. So that just basically means government gives you money for making bread because you're feeding people. That's awesome. So Subway's like, yo, we make a fuck ton of bread. Give us money. And the government went, that's a good idea, but we have to test your bread first and make sure that it's actually bread. They tested it. It's not fucking bread. It's sugar dough. Motherfuckers are selling sugar dough. So I'm like, I have been eating Subway this whole time thinking, yo, I'm going to lose all this weight. And I lost a little bit of weight. Not because I was eating Subway, but because I was eating less. So now I'm sitting here like, well, no fucking wonder I'm not losing any weight fast enough. I'm doing everything right, but like, it's almost like no dent. So I'm like, well, what the fuck is going on? It's because I've been eating sugar bread. So I'm like, well, fuck. So now Subway's off the list. That's my story. So what I can recommend is if you guys go to Subway, if you're still bent on eating Subway, that's fine. Get yourself a salad, or maybe get yourself a wrap because it's super thin bread, right? Like, don't get the flatbread. Get a literal wrap because how much fucking sugar can they put in that? Not as much as the bread, I hope. So, you know, that's my recommendation, but try to avoid it as much as possible because their bread is shit. You can't eat Subway bread. It's not real. All right, third set. 5 reps. Here we go. Legs are engaged. Feeling strong. Get this weight up. Solid sugar. Solid fucking sugar. All right. Oh, up we go. Well, that's nice and balanced. All right. Okay, here we go. Nice and square, and 5 reps. See you. 1. See you. 2. See you. 3. See you. 4. See you. 5. Hey. Hey. Okay. Hey, mamma mia. Torbjorn cosplay? Bro. He's about my height and my size, so yeah, I think I could do a mighty fine Torbjorn. Oh. Just gouge out one of my motherfucking eyes. Now, excuse me as I cosplay one of the grocery store attendees. Like hell. I adjust the camera. Yo, I am Gimli. I am fucking Gimli. Look at me. If you don't think I'm Gimli, you don't know what's up, man. Honestly, and this is also meeting Buppo in real life. Meeting me in real life is straight up like, bro, what's up? No joke, that's about the height difference you're gonna have. If you're 6 feet tall, that's the height difference, man. I'm not that tall of a homie. Whoo! Aye. I do my thing, bro. I do my thing. Thank you. I love you too. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna get like a fake measuring tape here at the back, right? This is gonna be up like to 7 feet. No, this will be like 8 feet. So if I stand next to it, I look fucking massive. Oh, no, I'm fucking around. Oh. That's how I channel my power every morning. Okay. All right. 225, 225. Woo! That's a nice sound. Okay, I don't know. I don't even think the mic is picking that up. I'm just fucking around, but yo, we grooving, we fucking smoothing. But all right. Trying to gain my power again. What am I trying to remember here? Omar, fucking. We taunting, baby. We taunting. We take those stocks. We take those stocks. But what was I? What the fuck am I on about? Oh yeah, sugar bread. Avoid it. And I'm basically gonna be eating like rice and beans from now on, with some chicken from time to time. The only sauce I'll get to enjoy is salsa and pico de gallo. That's tomatoes. About it. My life is gonna be so sad. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Whistle and down taunt is the dumbest shit, and it's the best. My favorite. And funny enough, trying to fuck around with Olimar made me want to play Fox again. And yo, when I play Fox offline, he slaps, man. I love playing Fox. I think I'm going to start maining Fox again, because it feels like the Melee days when I was a kid. And I don't have to bother trying to learn to wave dash and all that shit, because it's like, don't want ya. Seems like a lot of fucking work, you know? Work that I like Melee's fun, but it's like, I don't know if I have the time to put in that work for Melee. If I was a full-time streamer and this is what I did, like if I streamed like 6 to 8 hours a day all the time, then yeah, I'd probably spend like at least 3 hours a day on Melee and like 3 hours on Smash, and then like the last 2 on fucking whatever. Yeah, I'm down, Ruby, I'm down. That's what I'm saying, like if I had the time to just full-time stream, man, it'd be crazy. I'd be working real hard on competitive level gaming. That's what I'd really want to do, right? And then just fucking around with the homies too. But in the meantime, though, until then, we gotta grind, bro. We gotta grind. All right, I have tooted. I'm ready. If I shit mid-rep, call the police, because I will have unleashed a chemical warfare weapon. But anywho. Enough with the poop jokes. Let's get on our 4th set. Then we're going to wrap up the 5. We got 10 more reps essentially left. We're going to do 5, break, then 5 more. Here we go. Here we go. 225 pounds on the bar. Load it up on our traps. Stand up. Back up. All right. 5 reps, up and down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh. Okay. Woo! can't wait to get a proper squat rack so I can fucking load up more weight. Fuck around way harder than this. Instinctively pogged! Ah! Bro, it's sad that it had to be that way, man. It's sad that he made those choices. Because that's the thing, man, that's the thing. The poggers, dude. I didn't even watch the streamer that often, you know? Actually, I've never watched him, to be honest. I think I've seen him maybe, like, in some, like, compilation clips and shit like that. But I never knew who the person was personally, right? And I never knew him on a streaming level. But what I did know is that he got himself to a point, right? Where his person became an emote. He became a meme. He represents an era in time, you know? Like, it's almost like a celebrity status, but to a certain degree, you have to kind of remind yourself that if you get to a point where so many people, like, acknowledge you and look up to you and agree with you, your influence has weight. And if you were to do something that takes away from the community and hurts others, I don't know where to find, I can't find my proper words here, but what I'm trying to say, it's like, if you get to a point where you're that big, right? If you get to a point where you're that famous at some point, don't fuck around. Don't say dumb shit, don't hurt people, don't incite violence, don't do all that shit. And the only reason why is because it's become more than you, you know? Sometimes things become bigger than yourself. And if you're representing a world, then you have to acknowledge that. That's why it's like, almost a similar thing happened to JonTron, right? Like, he talked about his political views, and his political views are kind of fucked. Like, I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that, you know? But you have to keep in mind, it's like, he entertained to a really broad audience. And when you do that kind of stuff, I don't know, I kind of look at it more as like, it's important to be yourself, yes. It's important to express your values and be who you are, absolutely. But there are some things you do need to keep private, and there are some things you do need to keep to yourself. Because you don't want to, because, you know, you have that much influence, you can cause more issues than you think you're fixing. Now, if that makes sense, I don't know, I'm on a rant. I'm all over the place, man. Take everything I said with a grain of salt, don't take me too seriously. Yeah, there you go. Separate the art from the artist. Someone like a YouTuber, it just seems as an entertainer, yeah. Well, that's the thing too. Well, that is one good point. Separate the art from the artist. But I in my personal opinion, it also becomes the artist, like the artist's, what do you call it? It's the artist's responsibility to separate themselves from their art. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Rope Snake, for using that expression. That whole rant was literally with me just trying to express that thought. I 100% believe it is the artist's responsibility to separate themselves from their art as well. They can be themselves, but if being in front of a camera, in front of a live audience is your art, then in those moments you need to be your art. And if you want to be yourself in those moments, then it's your responsibility to say, this is not my art, this is me. So either do, but also give people the opportunity to make their own opinion. You can't go around saying like, hey, fuck you, like incite violence, start a riot. I can't say that shit. I can't say that shit. If I'm fucking around and I'm making a joke, maybe, but you can't go around and say that kind of shit. Because then people are actually going to believe you and are going to want to do it. What would have been appropriate would be if you were, I don't know, and I'm talking out of my ass, and this has nothing to do with the Poggers situation necessarily, but I'm saying it's like, let's say someone
a big YouTuber or a big Twitch streamer is like, yo, I think people should riot, they have to say, but that's just my opinion, and I don't condone violence. And I don't want violence to escalate. But if I was in that situation, I would have started the riot or done, like, if they want to be honest with that, I guess that's fine. But even then, I don't know. Me for president? You don't want me as a president, bro. I don't want that job. Fuck that. You kidding me? That's a fucking rigged system. In my opinion, it's a bad system. It's the best. Sorry, I take that back. It's not a rigged system. It's not a bad system. It's the best system we have so far, and I think we need to develop something better. But you see what I just did there? That's what I'm talking about. My instinct is like, it's rigged. Fuck it. I don't like it. Right? But I have to also acknowledge and find the balance where, like, that's the best we've got, and we can build towards something better. It'll take time, but in the meantime, this is the best we've got. And we have to choose the best people for the job. Because that's the citizen's responsibility as well. That's why we have to go out and vote. Whether any democracy, really. I'm Canadian, so like what's happening in America doesn't matter, but yeah. Yo, homie's about to siege me. He's about to JFK me right now. I'm spitting these truths, and he's like, nah, we're having none of this. Call the SEAL team. Woo! The Poggers situation, that's big sad. All right, well, we're on our last set. We got 225 pounds on the bar. Let's do these 5 reps for Yardy, man. He just got here, so I want to show him the big strong while he's here. So he saw my big belly, but now he has to see my big strength. So here we are. All right, boys. People of Earth, give me your strength. Final set, 5 reps, 5 by 5. Complete 25 reps at 225 pounds. Here we go. Put your hands up, boys. Give me your strength! Ah! I can feel it. Okay, here we go. Sweet. Alright, 5 reps. Ooh, this feels light, baby. This feels light. Here we go. Whoa! 1, 2. Alright. 3. 4. 5. That's right, baby. That's right. Woo! Last set. Lightweight. Let's fucking go! Alright, let me take that big sip. Mr. Gab. Oh! Alright. Well, final thoughts on any matter. When it comes to political opinion, I do believe that in the world of entertainment, it's always best to keep it to yourself. But if it has to come up, then be fair. Always. I've always voiced my opinion. But, well, here's a better way to put it. Slap another pair of 45s. Let's do 5 more. Holy shit, bro. I can't do 5 at 315. I don't even think I can do 1 anymore. I did it once. No. I did it twice. I did it twice at 315, and whew! I wouldn't do it on this, because, like, right now it's, I just took off 20 pounds, so it's at 205. Look at this. Look at this. Fuck, man. Like, that's not gonna hold 315. So when I get a proper squat rack, then we'll start fucking around with big boy weight. But for now, 225 for reps. It's good to rebuild my strength and get me back to ship shape, you know? So, we'll make it. We'll make it. If creating content is the livelihood of a content creator, better for them not to risk the thing that lets them live by sharing controversial opinions. That too. Honestly, that too. As was said before, I don't know if you were here for that part of the conversation, Yardy. Rope Snake used to... I went on a big rant, and then Rope Snake used an expression I was like, shit, that's exactly what I was trying to say. So, you know, separating the art from the artist. I went on a rant essentially for my opinion on that to explain is that it is important to separate from the art from the artist. Yes, absolutely. But I do 100% believe that it's also the artist's responsibility to separate themselves from their own art. So, like, essentially what you've said there, too. If you're a content creator and you have controversial opinions, keep them to yourself. And if you do feel a need to share them, then share them in a context where you're not the content creator. If that makes sense. Like if I have a YouTube channel but I want to talk about my political opinions, my YouTube channel has nothing to do with those political opinions, then I make a separate video that's unrelated and unlisted, or not unlisted, but like, you know, not part of any playlist of what I actually do. And even then, that's a fucking big risk, big boy. So yeah, I don't know. That's my 2 cents. That's it. Alright. And on a final note, don't eat Subway, it's sugar bread. So yeah, I made that mistake. Look at me go. Anyways, outro time. I'll talk to you guys later. See you boys. See you later tonight. Find someone to raid though. Crystal's live. Why not? Dead by Daylight. Let's do it, boys. Later, homies.